Hello, boys and girls. Thank you, Miss Francis, for my pen. I'm so excited to be here today. Happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope you're enjoying this pretty weather and getting outside. I've been doing some cleaning, and look what I found. I found my Twister game. So I have my spin board, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to change it just a little. And I also went and I found some bean bags that we're going to use. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this today to help you play if you have a game of Twister. Now, if you don't have the Twister game, parents, all you got to do is get an old sheet, and you can cut out circles from different color paper and tape them down if you don't want to spray paint the old sheet, or just get a great big piece of paper. I have even done it before when we had a party at our house outside. I took spray paint and I spray painted circles on the yard so that we could play Twister outside. So that was a lot of fun too. So you can do anything to use this this game if you don't have the real one. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what I've done to my board and some different ideas. Now keep in mind that there is so much that you could do with this. I've only pointed out a couple, but there's just so many different ways that you could vary this activity. So just giving you another thing you can do outside or indoors that will get your kids up and moving and active, because it is important that along with doing our letters and our numbers that we stay active and stay healthy. Just like Miss Francis talked yesterday about wearing a mask and being healthy, part of being healthy is staying active, and we want to keep our bodies outside in the sun and getting some exercise. So here's a way that you can do this, and let me show you what you're going to do. Hold on. Okay, so I have my Twister board, and you can see it's got a place for left foot with all the colors, a right hand, a right foot, and a left hand. You can play Twister the normal way. You just spin the spinner, and it's landed on left foot yellow. So you would go to your Twister board and put your left foot on yellow. And that's just the original way to play it, and that can get your kids nice and active. But if you can see here on my Twister board, I've got all the reds have a number, all the blues have letters, the yellow have letters, and the green have numbers. And I didn't repeat any of mine. You could if you wanted to. It's just whatever you want to do. So you could start by spinning and just ignore the left foot, right foot. It's on yellow. So you could have, or you could have your child, since it says right foot, put their right foot on a yellow space, but you could tell them which letter to put it on, or whichever one they choose, they tell you that letter, or they could tell you the sound. Same thing if it lands on a number. You could have some objects like some coins. I love to use coins because we all have them, and you can count and put that many coins on a dot, or just whatever you want to. Now I do have some bean bags, and you could play if you had two different kinds. These are my cornhole bean bags. If you had two different kinds, you could play partners. One person has a color, and just throw the bean bag. And now you would probably want to tape your numbers and letters down to your dots this way. Mine are not taped, they're just sitting there. But if you just throw it and it lands on this, and your child can tell you it's a blue and it's J, and it makes J sound. They might even at this point in the year be able to tell you a word that begins with J. Miss Julie begins with a J. So those are just some different things you can do. Play tic-tac-toe on it. Try to get some in a row, and if you say the right letter or the right number and get them in a row, then you get that. You could pull that card up, and that would be your card. If you get 4 cards, then you would be a winner. So like I said, there's just so many different things that you can do with this Twister game. Now let me stop, and I'm going to turn back around so you can see me. So hold on. All right, so I'm back again. So parents, that's just a great way that you can use a Twister game. Like I said, I didn't even know I still had this game till I found it the other day when I was cleaning. But there's so much that you could do with this. Just play it the normal way. Get your kids active. Use bean bags. Use counters. Just use letters. If your child's doing some early reading, you could put a couple sight words on there, like the letter A, which is the word A, or put their name on there, put your name on there, put your their father's name other names that they should recognize. Another way you could do it that would be really great, if you have some magazines or the newspaper or something, a printer, you could print off logos like McDonald's or Taco Bell, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A. Print out those logos and put them on there. That's another early reading practice, is starting to read logos when you're riding down the road. So any of those ways you could practice this. Enjoy it. I hope you're having a good time, staying healthy, wearing your mask, staying 6 feet away, social distancing. We're going to get through all this. We're all going to get to see each other again, I'm sure, for a little graduation. And I miss you all. Miss Frances misses you all. Miss April, Miss Shannon, Miss Glenda. Everybody misses you. So stay healthy. We love you and can't wait to see you again. And oh, here, Miss Frances, here's your pen. Oh, there's Crew. Say hey, Crew. Here's your pen, Frances. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.